We'll race him in turf for the first time because like there's no dirt races for 2-year-olds in the beginning of the year, unfortunately. They wanted him in that 8 furlong race though. We can actually run him today. Let's just run him in this open. I want to see what he's made of. And Sharp Charm, 2-year-old filly. They want her to run at the end of the month. And this, so she must be a dirt horse if that's where they want her to run. So I'll keep her slotted for that race. That's fine. Where she should be again. Golden Monster, I think, was turf. Great Bolero was dirt. Attack for Sharp Charm. This gal. I think her mother's hood was like yellow. I think it was just pure yellow. Yellow, give her the blinkers. It looks kind of bland, actually. Let's do the yellow and the white. Blinkers, sure. And, well, I should keep her as is. Okay. Well, both of them are ready to go. Stable Court, I'm just going to let go away. I'm not going to do any more races with them. I'm still mad we just fixed our relationship with Cook. Literally. 2 bad races with him and that all went down the toilet that quickly. It is the only thing about this game I absolutely despise. It's because it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous how well you can do in this game and then one slight mistake. One bad race and your relationship is completely tarnished. It's just, it gets to the point where it's unrealistic, I should say. I'm well aware trainers may not always like jockeys in reality. We all know that happens. But in this game, it's literally ridiculous. You could dominate on a trader's horse for 2 years straight and make them the most money ever. All things that would be good in the real world. In this game, it doesn't matter. You have one bad race, writing you off. So we have to beat one horse here today with Onyx Prince. Does look like his father. His father was just all black. But Onyx Prince, close enough. The white blinkers, let's see what he does. I know nothing about this horse, so I'm going to figure it out. Because Sedate Ruler's foals have been causing us frustration and anger, disappointment. Maybe Great Bolero will be a better answer for that. Let's see. I don't know where this horse wants to be. Because Great Bolero, I don't remember where he liked to run. I thought he was a front runner, but I could be completely wrong. I think he was a front runner. So, this horse, Onyx Prince, probably similar, but we'll keep him here. He's fine. No 7. We just got to beat one horse. That's all we have to do. I swear I feel like his stamina is already better than Hidden Mystics. Granted, he may peak a little bit earlier, but no, not that great. Come on, let's get going. Let's get going. Here we go. Just gotta beat one horse. Pretty good runoff here with Onyx Prince. Just gotta beat one horse. We're dropping a little bit, but not significantly. We have plenty of stamina left. That's a really good showing. Really good showing. That's a money place finish for Onyx Prince's first race. That is what I like to see. That is good. That is hope. Okay? Position was A. All right. So probably running him closer towards the front is ideal. I'm going to put that in his notes right now. Stable Court, I'm just going to get rid of you. I don't want anything to do with you. That's a really good showing for Onyx Prince. Really good showing. Like I said, so that definitely means if position was A, I usually don't get an A position on horses I know nothing about. Like when their rating is hidden, it's rare I get an A, so that's good. Terp seems to be well. So really good. And this is the horse we can use to mend our relationship with Pink that we just fixed. But Stable Court messed it up for us that quick. I had no business even picking that horse. That's my fault. I'm really happy with that. You see, this is what I want. This is what I was thinking we were going to have with Hidden Mystic. Stamina not there. Speed not there. Well, I still don't know Hidden Mystic's speed rating, but he didn't He showed no speed at any point, despite winning that race. I'm just disappointed we didn't get a chance to see what his stat actually was. That would have meant a lot. You know? On the plus side, well, like I said, stable court, I'm just going to let go. And they want Onyx to run a 6 furlong race. So he's definitely a turf horse. That's fine with me. They've automatically determined that. Oh, wait. That quick? Did we fix our relationship with Cook? Oh, holy cow. Thank goodness. That's what... Thank you, game. Finally, I do something good and you actually... But you see, this is what I mean. The mechanics of this feature is fickle. I didn't even win that race. Yeah, I came 5th in my horse's first race. Okay. I come 5th. And now Cook is like, okay, we're friends again. I could have probably won that race several times with other horses and the relationship wouldn't have been improved. This is what I mean. The game mechanic of that feature is just broken. It makes no sense. There's no logic to it. We lost Hidden Mystic, but Onyx Prince I feel like is going to be promising. Based off of that first race, I'm excited for Onyx Prince. Like I said, maybe it's something with Sedate Ruler. I don't know what, because he was so... We didn't have any issues with him, racing with him. I don't understand why we've struggled with his offspring so much. It's such a mystery. And Onyx Prince is up again, racing in a grade 3, so we're stepping up in class here. But yeah, Sedate Ruler, I don't know. I do not know. I don't know if I need to try him with the... I don't know. I don't know if it's him or I don't know if it's who the broodmares we're breeding him with. I don't know what the deal is, but it seems to be a common thing that his foals that specifically come from him, we have struggled with for whatever reason. And this is a great race for us because we have nothing to worry about. We can finish 14th and still succeed in hitting our goal, or we can beat a couple horses. Of course, ideally, I want to beat a couple of horses. We got a position ranking of A. I should say we got... Can't speak today. Last race with him, position ranking was A. So, ideally, we need to keep him towards the front. Oh, it's already unlocked. Very nice. Well, look at that. He can run mid-pack. He can run towards the front. That is amazing. That is already so good to know. We can run him virtually wherever we want as long as he's not leading and as long as he's not last. We can run him anywhere else in the field and he'll be fine. This is promising, which is going to make me really upset if I should have retired Sedate Ruler. Remember, I got rid of Great Bolero to make room for Western Tiger. What if it was a matter of me keeping Great Bolero and getting rid of Sedate Ruler? Like, that would be my luck, right? But on the plus side, hopefully Onyx Prince, if he's good enough, we'll be able to eventually use him as a stud in the future, and he'll kind of be the Great Bolero replacement.
2 furlongs to go.
You know what I mean? Last corner leader. I like it. Onyx Prince. This horse is showing out already. This is a grade 3. And look at this performance. We're going to get second place when we were supposed to come dead last. This horse is already showing signs that he is walking in his father's footsteps. Yeah, so excited. That has me feeling much better from losing Hidden Mystic. So maybe Sedate Ruler is the problem. Maybe he just doesn't fire. Maybe he just doesn't sire great foals. Best speed, fast spur. Onyx Prince is already looking good. Already looking good. And the fact that, like I said, we can run him virtually anywhere except not having him be the last horse in the field or not having him leading the field. As long as it's not those two places, he can run virtually anywhere and he'll be comfortable. That is fantastic. So using him as a stud in the future is going to be great. Like, I'm actually really excited now. That really jolted me. Gave me that jolt that I needed because that's so promising to know. In general, 8 to 11 furlongs on the turf. Okay, so we got his distance. So we can run him in pretty much all of the really good races that we're going to need to run him in. Look at these abilities. Counterclockwise, not good. So he's not going to want to run at any tracks for that, which would be most of the North American tracks. Or whatever tracks in this game. Sometimes it's reverse. Second race, Slumper. Counterclockwise, not good. And then last corner leader ability. We're going to get a win with him very soon. That's really promising. This is exactly what we like to see. This is what we want. This is what I was hoping we were going to get with Sedate Ruler. Or I should say with Hidden Mystic. Sedate Ruler's Fallen. We never got it. We never got it. On the plus side, though, who is Nightclub from? Bionic Club and Night Breeze. Nightclub has been fine. We've had this horse since he was 2 years old. He has been fine. So it may be Sedate Ruler. He may honestly be the issue, which that would be a real disappointment because I was hoping he was going to be a great sire, and he hasn't. He hasn't been great in that shape for any of our horses. Really, when you think about it, we haven't been able to keep any one of his horses. I don't think. Great Bolero, maybe. I can't remember if Great Bolero came from Sedate Ruler. I can't check now, unfortunately. I think I did register him as an original, so I can go into a race and figure that out. But yeah. All right, Pale Fear. Just got to finish 4th or better. Let's see what we can do. Toronto. There is a rough here. Top 5 is our goal. But yeah, really looking forward to Onyx Prince. Really looking forward to what he's going to be able to do for us. He's already showing great promise. We can run him virtually anywhere on the track. That's all good stuff. So yeah, so like I said, it's just disappointing. I haven't had that happen in this game where a horse as good as Sedate Ruler proves to not be good at siring foals. Like I haven't had that happen, so that's disappointing, especially because he's my favorite horse. In reality, he's one of my favorite horses in this game, but clearly he is not good to use for the breeding because all of his foals we have lost before we even had a chance to really tap into their potential. We have not had a chance to retire any foals from him, I should say. We've never had that opportunity. They have all been taken away from us prior to us getting the chance to do anything with them. Come on, Pale. Come on, Pale. Plenty of stamina. Don't let that 9 catch you or the 11. Come on, you got it. You got it. Hold them off. Hold them off, Pale. We need this win. I think we still had it by a nose. Granted, the photo finishing in this mechanic in this game is broken. They didn't give it to us, even though it looks like we won it there, but whatever. 2nd place, we'll take it. Pale's been doing pretty good, honestly, considering. And he's a horse with Cook, so again, hopefully trying to improve that relationship. If we get her relationship back to the green, oh my goodness. Nightclub, back again. We're expected to finish 5th, which means we can maybe win this race if we run it right. We're here for the Grade 2 in Nagano, one of my favorite tracks and favorite races with Nightclub, who has been, like I said, this is how we should have been racing with horses out of Sedate Ruler. We should still be racing with them 3 and 4 years into their career. We've had him since he was 2 years old. And as you can see, he's very consistent. I don't think he's just now going to start to drop off, but I don't think it's going to be a huge decline. I still think we could probably race him until he was 8 years old. We can have like a full career with this horse. This is an example of what I thought we were going to have with foals out of Sedate Ruler. We have not been able to keep any of them for longer than like one to 1.5 years. It's really disappointing. So it has to be Sedate Ruler, because keep in mind, the foals that have been sired by Sedate Ruler came out of Night Breeze. This horse, as you can see, Nightclub, out of Night Breeze from Bionic Club. He has been fine. The other foals, only difference was their father was Sedate Ruler, and they have been the horses that we have lost. So clearly it's not Night Breeze. I was thinking maybe it was her, and clearly it's not her. It's Sedate Ruler. For whatever reason, he's just not good with that whole breeding thing. So we're probably going to get rid of him after this year because we've lost all of his foals. And I'd rather not go through that anymore. I don't know what else to do. Maybe we need to try him with another broodmare. I don't know. That could be the answer, but I don't know. We've tried him. A lot of the foals have come from Night Breeze, out of Night Breeze, but maybe we should try somebody else. Suave Buster. Well, that is actually who we decided. We'll see. We'll keep him around for another year because Suave Buster and him, I think we have to wait 2 years to figure out what that foal's potential is going to be. Which really means we're going to have to keep him around for 4 years, because keep in mind the foal's going to have to, you know, grow up for 2 years. So that means we'll have to keep him around for 4, and he's still not that old yet. If we have a chance to retire another horse that's better than him, I will definitely kick him out. Right now, there's no other studs that are going to be in the position to be retired. I'm not going to retire Nightclub, even though I'm thinking about it more and more now, just because he's done decent for us. I'd rather get consistent foals out of him than what we've been getting out of Sedate Ruler, because we've gotten good foals statistically speaking, but as far as their race performance, we've gotten nothing. And granted, this isn't going to be probably a good race for Nightclub. I don't think so. Move. I was trying to move. I couldn't move. And that messed us up, probably, unless Nightclub can bounce back, but too little too late. That was a bad race overall. Bad race. It is what it is. That's on me. It's not a big deal, though. Not a big deal. I'm sitting here talking about, yeah, we're going to retire Nightclub instead. We may lose him off of that performance. He's already past his retirement point, so the game may just take him away from us. We'll see. I'd be surprised if we still had him, because that was a pretty bad performance. So I feel like that's going to warrant the game being like, oh no, take him. Oh, we still have him. Wow. Game is so fickle sometimes. Like I said, I'm thinking... I mean, he has good abilities. He has no bad abilities. He might be worth retiring. But then, like I said, we would have to replace Sedate Ruler right now. And I don't want to give up on Sedate Ruler yet, but I'm really starting to think we may have to if we don't get any decent results soon. Let's try a grade 3. For Nightclub. Yeah, this may be good. We can retire him at any point. But again, we won't know about... Like I said, because we've had such bad luck with foals from Sedate Ruler, I don't think he's worth keeping around. After next year, we'll have him breed with Suave Buster, and then we'll call it. Why do they want Pale Fear to race in the Sprinters Cup? He is not Sprinters Cup material. Well, he's deep range. I feel like we would get annihilated in the Sprinters Cup. His speed rating isn't bad, though. Maybe he'll do better than I think. I don't expect us to win, but we'll see. Yeah, Nightclub might be worth retiring, to be honest with you. And I would rather not have him breed with his mother. We don't want incest happening in that regards, but he might still... I think he'll do better with future foals than Sedate Ruler has. But whatever the case, we still have to wait a year. Still have to wait till April of next season to figure out what we're going to do with Sedate Ruler. And technically, we'd have to wait 2 years because Suave wasn't able to conceive this year. So we still have to wait till next spring. And then to see what the foal is going to be like, it's still going to be 2 years after that. So I'd have to hold on to him for 3 years. And like I said, he's not really making me feel... I mean, look at his stats aren't bad. The only bad things are his temper, his feel, and his power. Which his temper has been the thing I've noticed commonly amongst his foals. They have all had relatively bad tempers. Where they get flustered very easily. You know what I mean? He's sired enough foals. Granted, none that we could keep. But, I mean, Desert Diver, I think, has done well. Arctic Crop, we'll see. Western Tiger, we have yet to see. I don't think we'd be losing out by getting rid of Sedate Ruler. Because like I said, we've struggled with all of his foals. I just don't... It's a ghost from Sedate Ruler, Out of Night Breeze. This is Hidden Mystic's younger brother, remember. So I'm worried about him already because of what happened with Hidden Mystic. He is literally his younger brother. He looks almost identical to him. He's probably going to have similar stats. I'm worried. I'm hoping he'll be different. So technically, we don't actually have to wait a year for Sedate Ruler. I feel like we've sired enough for him. We'll have him breed with Suave in the spring, and then we're probably going to get rid of him. Tiger's Eye, now I'm concerned for this horse. Aunt B as a different broodmare may give us a different result. Maybe Sedate Ruler and Night Breeze just aren't a good match for foals, despite the fact that they're both great horses. Maybe they just don't, create the best offspring. Sedate Ruler and Aunt B will be different. Maybe this horse will turn out decent. So I probably should still hold on to him. And an Arctic Crop and Night Breeze. I don't. Zodiac Queen, I feel like she's going to be awesome for both of those horses. But anything with Sedate Ruler, I have question marks about. I'm not certain. I mean, can we buy anything else just so we can have more studs? We can still only have 4 studs at this time, right? If I could just make more room, that'd be great. But I don't know if we've reached that point yet. Can we? Let's see. Is it info office or is it home? I can't remember where you have to buy stuff. No, I think it's home, right? Catalog. Increase the staying. I want more. Oh, pasture. I was looking at the wrong category. You still haven't entered an original horse into the Hall of Fame yet. We haven't bought the syringe hospital. Horses will recover quicker. We have the money for it, so sure. Yay! Upgraded hospital for our horses. That's a must. I should have did that earlier.